Welcome to the channel. If you can see me, I am not AI. Let's go. This. All right. If you are new to the channel, this is how it works. First and foremost, this channel is for me before anyone else. I take my walk, I suffer, I impart some of my knowledge about psychology, relationships, life, so on and so forth. Primarily, make sure we got a good POV. Primarily, I'm concerned about the things that affect our relationships. Speaking Smashinese. That's the name of the channel. Yes, I am walking in real life. If you're not listening or watching on YouTube and you're on a podcast platform, this is a social experiment of sorts. Actually, I don't know if there's any channels where any podcasts where anybody else is actually recording their audio while exercising. So, you hear an occasional bird, cricket, car, truck, airplane, helicopter, UFO, dinosaur, I don't know. At any rate, I started this channel a couple of years ago, and I was sitting in the comfort of my own home. It simplified it tremendously. Those older videos were different. I really am a human behavior scientist, guys. So those older videos with me trying to conceal my face with a lab coat on, some real nerdy stuff. If you're not in this space, those old videos aren't for everybody. I'm still preaching in those videos, though. Believe that. Still preaching in those videos. And I figured out that as I do these, I don't always have time to post daily. So I'm going to stop saying in yesterday's video, and I see that it's more appropriate if I just say in the last episode or the last video. All right. And with that being said, in the last video, we talked about the control loop, right? Seeking validation through domination, not respecting other people's limits and boundaries. And we spoke at length on what jealousy really is. Okay? It's not a positive thing. It's not a good thing. If you don't understand, please refer to that video or that episode Because jealousy is nothing but insecurity. And no person ever said that insecurity in any way, shape, or form is a good thing or a positive thing or any nonsense like that. Today's episode, the emotional black hole, taking on your partner's pain. Okay, professor, coach, whatever you call me. What are you talking about? So, as I suffer with this walk, we are going to discuss how some individuals unconsciously absorb their partner's negative emotions, which inevitably leads to resentment and burnout. I guess I should say resentment and emotional burnout. Hopefully, I'll be able to explain the importance of emotional regulation and establishing a clear separation between your feelings and your partner's feelings. What I hope everyone gets out of this is, I guess I want to highlight the need for self-care and just recognizing that you can't fix someone else's problems. Now, this episode is interesting because I may be guilty myself, all right, of the topic that we're talking about today. Now, I can't say I dove so deep into the rabbit hole that it affected me a great deal, but I naturally want the person I'm in a relationship with, people around me, kids, nieces, nephews, friends even. I want everybody to be living their best lives, okay? And it makes me feel better knowing that I can make others achieve that goal. And I'm saying goal, right? But they may not even know about it. But listen, depending on you and how stable you are, this could end up badly, okay? Now, I'm also not pointing fingers, right? Because a lot of times hold on, guys. I guess if you record live, you get whatever. I just walked past these tow trucks, and there's a whole tour bus back here, sunny limo, and I guess they're having issues with their tire, whatever. Anyway, I think that's better. I was saying that I'm not pointing fingers because to point fingers is to also say or imply that people intentionally want to hurt themselves or enter into a state of emotional burnout. That sounds crazy, right? When that's not the case. Most of the time, we unconsciously, because of who we are, because of our own personalities, because of our ideals, because of how much we care for others, we subconsciously, unconsciously, will damage ourselves trying to be there too much for other people. Now, why did I emphasize too much? Too much. It's because when you're in a relationship, I hope that you try to help your partner cope. I hope you try to be there for your partner, right? This is what we're supposed to do. There's no rules. There's no classes. We grow up, we get older, we start liking people, we get in relationships, the end, right? No one tells us what to do, how to do it. There are no instructions. And based on what some of us see in social media and from parents and adults when we're growing up, some adults, maybe there shouldn't be a rule book, right? Maybe there should be no instructions because, first of all, everyone's different. But more importantly, a lot of people simply don't know what they're talking about. So, I always start. This will be a recurring theme in my posts, videos, podcast episodes. Always start with yourself. This is also why I'm walking. It would be very easy to stay at home in a nice sound-controlled studio, weather positive studio, bug-free studio, right? Because sometimes out here walking, these bugs can get on my nerves. I'm trying to practice what I'm preaching. And currently, I'll admit, I'm not in tip-top shape. I'm not in optimal, at my optimal fitness level. You might hear that as I tackle some of these hills while I'm walking, especially with a 30-pound vest on. Anyway, I digress. Listen, exercise. Take this moment also to say, if you're here with me, hop down into the comment section. Let me know. Did you just listen to me? Or did you walk with me? I'm a real coach, guys. Yes, I'm a human behavior scientist. That's what I went to school for, psychology. But I was also a professional MMA fighter, and I do, on occasion, still coach people. So let me be your walking buddy, right? Get some headphones, get up, let's go. Let's get it together. If that's what you're doing, if you're exercising, this could even mean walking in place at home or wherever you are. You could take me to the gym with you, get on the treadmill or the elliptical. Let's talk about this relationship stuff and improve ourselves at the same time. All right? It's my first push-up spot. I think in my first video, I did 0 push-ups that day. I think that was on Sunday. And then 200. And then 50. And let's see how we feel today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay? That wakes up the upper body. Also, when you're walking, especially outside in nature, stopping occasionally and doing some push-ups, jumping jacks, body weight squats, or burpees. All of these things serve you well. They, if you can hear it in my voice, increase your heart rate. Don't rest after you do them. Stay active and keep on walking. Give it 2 or 3 months. You will be surprised what your blood pressure looks like and where your physical conditioning is. Okay. So, excuse the repetition, but nothing about psychology, especially as it applies to relationships, personal relationships, intimate relationships. Nothing about it means very much at all if you don't prioritize yourself. Okay? And guys, make it something challenging. Yes, I'm just walking. But first of all, walking when you have variable inclines, you have added weight, you have excessive distance, it's going to benefit you so much. All right. There are situations in life where our partners are going to go through things that can't be avoided. I'm bringing this up because I know that inevitably someone is going to bring it up. And they're going to ask me. They're going to be like, well, Professor, you said. Yes, I did say, right? But hear me out, guys. Let's just say inevitabilities of life, right? We cannot forget that things will happen. So if you get into intimate relationships, if you're a friend of someone or someone is a friend to you, there will be times when the skies are just a tiny bit more gray, and there'll be all-out storms, and let's hope natural disasters, catastrophes, things that are really bad. Let's just hope that those things are few and far between. But when these things happen, yes, you want to be there for your partner, but you must be careful not to take on so much of their pain. And keep this in mind, helping someone through a situation, okay? On your part, you're required to be able to listen, to be able to communicate, to be able to understand, to have patience, to be resilient. But when somebody's going through something, did you know they're expecting you to be their pillar, Pillar. They're expecting you to be that shoulder that they can lean on, okay? This is very important, extremely. All right, what is this guy doing? Let me shut up for a minute. It messes up my audio or my train of thought sometimes, guys, but it's really cool. I basically come to the same neighborhood. My neighborhood is not structured like this, but I come to the same neighborhood to walk because when I complete the circle, down one sidewalk and up the other, it's 1.3 miles. So I know as I'm filming what I've at least done. And if my thought is not finished for my video, or the vest isn't taking too much out of me, then I know I can get a little bit more. And if anybody's wondering, that 1.3 miles, it gets me about 6,000 steps. And I'm saying about because I don't track my steps. Moving around in the morning, making breakfast for my son, getting my son to school, getting to this neighborhood, parking my car. Well, I basically turn it on. I basically start paying attention after the fact. But let's just say about 6,000 steps. Let me get some more push-ups in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to add some dynamic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plyo, whatever you want to call them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 30. Yes, I'm feeling it. No superheroes over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. The vest does have me. It's okay. Take a little break. I can usually run through 50 push-ups, but I've already done 50. Excuse me. I can feel these. Let's get 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Let me take a detour while I'm at it, because I want to get some more push-ups this morning. So, when you are in a relationship and your partner is going through something, recognize the difference between being there for someone and digesting, ingesting, internalizing their pain and problems wholesale. Okay? Because if what they're going through starts to affect you emotionally, two things are possible. One of those things are almost a given. That person's situation, your partner's situation, will be worse. Okay? Because you attempted, but instead of being there for them, you became them. So they had no pillar. They had no shoulder to lean on. There was nobody there for them, at least not between the two of you. So, strength. And let me go ahead and say, this wasn't necessarily part of today's presentation, but this is all off the cuff, right? This is all freestyled, right? This is all impromptu. If you say you care about someone, if you say you love someone, if you say boyfriend, girlfriend, lover, husband, wife, significant other, second half, however you refer to that person that you're with, keep in mind that you're talking about two halves, okay? And no matter how you slice it, it takes two halves to make a whole. And that whole is metaphorical, right? That whole could mean anything. And yes, by yourself, you are a whole. By themselves, they are 100%. And this is what you're bringing into a relationship, ideally. But if you're not in a good place, okay? If you can't be there for me, if you can't recognize that I need to get it together, if you can't recognize that I'm taking too many visits to the doctor and then getting back in the car, on the bus, on the phone, in the house, and I'm saying with an attitude, yeah, my doctor said I need to exercise more. Yeah, my doctor said I need to drink more water. Stop drinking soda. The dentist said this. You know, stop with the processed foods. Take a walk. 10 minutes after every meal. Go outside between this time and that time. Get some sunlight. My vitamin D is low. There's all types of things. Illnesses. Okay? Ailments. Even diseases, guys, that we can mitigate. We can prevent. We can control. We can delay the onset of. Okay? For people that super believe in everything being written already. Don't just live your life. It's foolish. Okay? It's not, it is what it is. Yes. Be happy. Okay? But remember this. And if you think about this, you'll see why I'm saying it. The best things in life for you are the things that are the hardest, are the things that are most difficult, are the things that you have to work for. Okay? I'm not going to bungee jump. Right? I'm not a thrill seeker. I don't want to die for something that was unnecessary. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do any drugs. This is a personal decision. Okay? If you do any of those things, God bless you, my friend. It's your life. You do with it what you will. But whatever you do, moderation is the word of the day. And see if I can get some more push-ups. And if you're doing those things, are you also eating right? Are you daily working on becoming a better version of yourself? Are you too argumentative, right? Are you quick to fly off the handle in relationships? These are things that can be worked on, okay? These are things that are bad, by the way, all right? So I don't like when people say, well, that's who I am. That's how I am. I've been like that since I was young. Okay, then don't get in a relationship, maybe. Let me get these push-ups out the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. All right, that's 150 for push-ups. There's a lot of bees over there too. Definitely don't like that. Okay. But yeah. We all should be able to own who we are, yes. But when people tell us over and over again, when people leave us over and over again, when we argue over and over and over and over again about things that the whole of society excuse me, recognizes and agrees are bad bad things or negative things, if that's you, then it's your fault. Okay? It's your fault. If one person cheats on you, it is not necessarily your fault. In two different relationships, if two people end up cheating on you, it's not necessarily your fault. 3 people, Mr. Professor Man. What about 3 people? It's not necessarily your fault. Still, now, you got some really bad luck. I feel for you. But it's possible that you're just on a reality show and you're living in a huge mansion with people that are notorious cheaters and serial cheaters. Yeah, it's possible, right? I know. I'm just being facetious, guys. Just being funny. But if every relationship you have and you've had more than 3, more than 5, more than 9. If everyone cheats on you, before I point a finger at you, go down in the comments and you tell me, what could that mean? Every single person ends up cheating on you. You either have really bad luck. I'm sorry, guys, this shoestring. And I'm not taking my gloves off. You either have really bad luck, or it isn't other people. I'm sorry. It isn't other people. I'm sorry. It just might be you. Do more due diligence before you commit to being in a relationship with people. Give them a chance to expose themselves. Give them a chance to show you who they are. Or work on yourself. Okay? Work on yourself. Because it's easy to categorize a serial cheater, but it's difficult to categorize a person who claims to have been cheated on in every single relationship. Are you really there for people? Right? How are your communication skills? Are you a good communicator? Are you a good listener? Men or women, do you exhibit an acceptable amount of submissiveness? And yes, guys, a man can be submissive as well, because women have expectations of us, and so many men don't acquiesce or don't give in to those things because they feel like it's a demand. Dude, the trash in the house, it stinks. Your daughter can't put another paper bowl in the trash. Take the trash out. Take the trash out. Occasionally, wash the trash can. Oh, but wait a minute. You definitely find the time to go and wash your car when the weekend is approaching. You definitely are going to find the money to get your rims, get your car detailed, get a paint job, get vanity tags, join a car club, go to the gym. And yes, you should be, right? You're working on yourself. Well, why are you adding that? Because you said, yes, you should be. But when you're in a relationship, it's not all about you. And this is where a lot of people mess up. There should be no time when you forget that you are in a relationship. There should be no times when somewhere your other half, your significant other, is not somewhere on your brain, is not somewhere on your mind. I gotta fix this shoestring. There should be no time. If you disagree, great. Let's talk about it. Get in the comments and let's talk about it. When I'm in a relationship, I'm always thinking of my partner. This is why I couldn't care less about remembering to do something on a birthday, on Valentine's, on an anniversary, on whatever days are special for you and your girl. I'm talking to the men right now. But women, it applies to you as well. Fix my shoe. Great, walk away without doing my push-ups. No, sir. Okay. Y'all help me out so I don't forget that what I was talking about was ideally, if you're in a relationship with somebody, they should always be on your mind. You really care about them and you really love them, they should always be on your mind. I'm going to tell you why in a quick minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 6, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. For my audio listeners, sorry about that. I find a bench that I'm walking by and I do my push-ups, and that guy there was a little squeaky. I hope it wasn't too bad. Okay, back to the topic at hand. I don't do chocolates on Valentine's Day. I don't do balloons. I don't do flowers. I don't do stuffed animals. Because I want to stand out. I want to be a big deal. I want to be remembered by my partner as someone who was thoughtful and considerate and kind and different. Really different. Not fake alpha male, red pill, blue pill, all of this. No. Valentine's Day, for me, might be the best holiday ever when I'm in a relationship. Because I know that most men in the world are going to do the same old, meaningless, tired stuff over and over again. I know that. They're going to remember the day before or the day of after work. They're going to stop They're going to get flowers, roses. They're going to say to their girl, wife, get ready, get cute, take a shower. I'm going to take you out to dinner. Seriously, who cares? Okay? How is that special? Now, if you're a woman listening and these things are the most important thing in the world to you, then I'm not speaking to you. Okay? You're the recipient of this, whatever you want to call it. I'm speaking about the giver. And guys, if your partner lives for that type of stuff and it makes her happy, I guess you didn't hear it from me, but keep doing it, okay? Keep the peace and the harmony in your relationship. But I know common sense tells me that represents a small percentage of women over the age of 19 or 20 that actually fall for this crap. And listen, the act itself on Valentine's Day is not what I'm attacking right now. But if birthdays, Christmas, I was about to say holidays, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, and anniversaries, if these are the only times that you do these things, this is why you're looking at other people. Okay? This is why you're cheating or your partner is cheating. And yes, you can cheat emotionally as well. She's thinking about what it would be like with other people, either in real life or she's on social media when she's not around you, and she is inhaling the smoke of the weed of other men. Okay? Their aura. She is inhaling that. She's wondering how they compare to you. And because she's doing it, no matter what the verdict is, no matter what answer she comes up with, you still lost, dude. You still lost. No matter how you slice it. And I'm saying that because spontaneity is the spice of life. You really want to make somebody happy? Tell them they're beautiful when they get up. Before they get up. Have you ever thought of that? Tell them they're beautiful before they're made up and you guys are about to go out or she's about to go to work. Do things for her or him, ladies, just because you are glad that they are in your life. Buy flowers on a random Tuesday nothing special is nearby. Nothing special is going on. Take her to dinner or lunch or brunch or breakfast just because you know that she eats food every day. If you're dating a supermodel in Europe, Paris, then I understand. I retract that statement. But anyway, it's important that we not absorb our partner's negative emotions. This leads to resentment and burnout. It's important to regulate our emotions. It's important to establish a clear separation between our feelings and the feelings of our partners. This does not mean to be distant. It does not mean to move away, shy away, okay? Leave them alone in their time of need. It doesn't mean that, okay? Focus on yourself. Get up, exercise. If you've discovered this podcast or this channel, I'm doing it because I don't believe in barking orders at people, injecting steroids or popping oral steroids, taking my shirt off and giving you this fake reality so that you can aspire to do something when a real coach and a real friend and a real teacher and a real instructor is going to show you by doing, okay? In closing, recognize that you cannot fix someone else's problems. You can help them through things, okay? And I'm talking about emotional traumas here, guys. Yes, you can give somebody $4,600 and pay their rent. Speaking of that, rent is too expensive, guys. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you're on the podcast, please download. Consider subscribing on YouTube, even if you're not a YouTube person. I want to thank everybody. Move, keep moving. Health is wealth. I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.